A very good evening to one and all present here today. As the NATA exam date is getting closer, we hope that our webinars have helped you prepare and gain more confidence. And again, we are here with more content live with you to increase your confidence and to help you in your preparations. Again, with questions which are targeted uh, exactly as per the new syllabus. We will be solving them with you. There will be a quiz and we will also be giving you the answers to the quiz questions. Good evening to all, one and all. Welcome. We have a brainstorming session today on reasoning, mathematical reasoning, understanding the type of concepts that you need to know, understanding how you need to apply or to work out in a simple way so that you don't waste much time and you're sure about your answers. To help you with some of the questions, I have with me Ms. Jayashree. She will be starting the questions now with you. Over to you, Jayashree.
Hello, good evening. This is Jayashree here. I'll be teaching you, introducing you with the questions of reasoning, mathematical reasoning, you can say. Okay. Yes. This is the question. Slideshow. Okay. This is question 1. A series is given. You have to find out what logic is applied for the given sequence, and then we have to fill the blank given to us. Okay. So as you can see, we have used numbers as well as the letter. That means according to the given options we have to select the appropriate answer. जैसे कि यहाँ आपको दिया हुआ है 2 है 5 है 8 है and there's some logic between them and accordingly हमें next sequence ढूंढना है. ठीक है. You have 11 and 12 in the option. Apart from this, if you notice the letters, they are A, E, I. That means can you just get this point that A, E, I and U means what? It is a vowel. Okay. So the letter has to be O. That means option 2 and option 4 is. Okay, I'll just be sharing the screen. Just give me a second. According to the given options, we have to select the appropriate answer. जैसे कि आपको दिया हुआ है 2 है 5 है 8 है and there's some logic. Okay. Okay, so I hope now the question is visible to all. We were talking about the logic. Just a minute. Okay, backspace is working fine. Okay, this is question 1. Yeah. So we have to find out the logic and get a appropriate answer. All right. तो यहाँ पर आप देख सकते हैं A है E है I है और जो हमारा नेक्स्ट टर्म होगा वो ओ होगा, बिकॉज द लॉजिक इज ऑफ वॉवल्स। ओके, तो हमारे ऑप्शंस में ओ हमें ऑप्शन 2 और 4 में दिखता है। नाउ वी हैव टू थिंक अबाउट द नंबर्स कि इनमें क्या लॉजिक अप्लाई किया गया है। ओके, जैसे यहाँ पर 2 है, देन 5, देन 8, इट मीन्स व्हाट, +3 हो रहा है यहाँ पर। ओके, तो 2 + 3 गिव्स अस 5, +3 8, एंड +3, okay, +3 will give you 11. So 11 and O is only in option 2. So the correct answer is option 2. Okay, for this question. Next question. Again, you're given some terms here and you have to select an appropriate option. तो कुछ लॉजिक्स लगाने हैं और हमें ये क्रैक करना है. So we have to think about it कि कैसे होगा. For example, यहाँ पर दिया है BB and then 5 times they have used A. Then what happened in the second sequence, you can see the A, letter A came first, then 2 times B, and then 4 times A. So it's very easy the way it's going on. Read letter A, this ending letter is coming at the front. Okay, so it becomes double A, double B, and triple A. सिमिलरली नेक्स्ट सीक्वेंस पे आप देखेंगे तो यही प्रोसेस रिपीट हो रहा है. ठीक है, अब फिर से एक ए जो है फॉरवर्ड आ गया. तो ऐसे ही प्रोसेस करते करते हमारा जो आंसर आएगा अब वो हो जाएगा, यहाँ पर आपके पास 4 times A है, दैट मीन्स द लास्ट लेटर A. ठीक है, वो फिर से फ्रंट में आ जाएगा, दैट मीन्स 5 times A एंड देन 2 times B. ये हमारा करेक्ट आंसर होगा जो ऑप्शन 3 में आपको देखने को मिलता है, दैट 5 times A होना चाहिए एंड देन B. सो दिस इज द सीक्वेंस फॉर द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, गिवन क्वेश्चन, सॉरी. Now coming to next question. It's very easy. अगर आप देख रहे होंगे तो नंबर्स जो है, फिगर्स ही कुछ ऐसे हैं जहाँ पर हमें पता चलता है कि ये देखने में ही स्क्वायर एंड क्यूब्स ऐसा कुछ दिख रहा है. ओके, तो जैसे ऑप्शन में आपको दिया है 36 विच इज द क्यूब स्क्वायर ऑफ 6. सिमिलरली यहाँ पर आपको 1 दिया है, यू कैन से दिस टू बी द क्यूब ऑफ 1. Yes, 343 is again a very unique number which is cube of 7. Similarly, if you can see, there's square also, square of 4, that is 16. Yes, so this is the basically you have to find the logic for every question. So here we have you are given with some options and you have to select the suitable option. So if you try, so first thing what they have given is 1 ka cube it is. Okay, 1 into 1 into 1 give you 1 only. Then second they have given the figure is for 2 ka square. Okay, so 2 ke square ka is 4. Then next is 3. That means 1 2 3 the sequence is going, but first they have used cube, then they have used the square. Again 3 ka cube they are using, that is 3 3s are 9 3s are 27. That means next would be the square, and this is the square of 4. Okay, now 5 का cube लिया गया है, that means 6 का square होना चाहिए. That means the correct answer is 36. That is option 3 for the given question. Okay, now coming to next one. Okay, ये आप अगर ये क्वेश्चन को देखेंगे तो यहाँ पर वैसे मैं आपको एक बात बता दूं कि कोई भी क्वेश्चन में वी कैन अप्लाई मोर देन वन लॉजिक. ओके, सो यहाँ पर वही बात होगी कि यहाँ पर आप दूसरे लॉजिक्स भी लगा सकते हैं. ऐसा जरूरी नहीं कि जो मैं लॉजिक आपको बता रही हूँ बस उसी से ही आंसर आएगा. ठीक है, बट आंसर हमारा करेक्ट आना चाहिए, लॉजिक थ्रू आउट जो है चलना चाहिए प्रोसेस में. ओके, नाउ यहाँ पर आप देखेंगे तो ये क्वेश्चन आपको 2 लॉजिक से भी आ जाएंगे. ऑलराइट, तो पहले जो इजी लॉजिक है मैं वो आपको आपसे शेयर करती हूँ. जैसे यहाँ पर दिया हुआ है 13 16 11 और इसी तरह से सीक्वेंस जा रहा है. अगर आप नोटिस करेंगे तो 13 और 16, ठीक है, 13 और 16 यहाँ पे 3 का गैप है. इसके बाद आप देखेंगे कि 16 और 11 आ गया, तो क्या हुआ, 5 का गैप. फाइन. Venn diagrams you have to draw them. ये यहाँ पर आपको 3 टाइप की डायग्राम्स को पहले समझना होता है, दैट इज ऑल कैटेगरी, सम कैटेगरी एंड नो कैटेगरी के होते हैं. ठीक है, तो जो ऑल कैटेगरी होता है इट मीन्स जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल इफ आई से एप्पल्स, फ्रूट्स एंड ईटेबल्स, तो ये ऑल कैटेगरी का हो गया बिकॉज एप्पल इज फ्रूट एंड फ्रूट्स आर ईटेबल्स. All right. Similarly, this was your all category. Hold.
There is some issue with the production. We'll need to hold this for a moment till the connections are restored. Reshare screen. Reshare screen. Start.
Okay. So
Take the question again.
So we were talking about Venn diagrams, and I was giving you example of apple, fruits, and eatables. For example, you're given this. So apples, fruits, and eatables. So here, if you see, apple is okay. Apple is a fruit, so it will come under fruit. Yes, the circle of fruit, and the eatables will the fruit will come under the eatables. All right. Similarly, here you're given a venison, meat, and eatables. Now, what is venison? So venison is the meat of deer. Okay, so venison being just a second. It's not working.
Supriya, I would request you to take over to the next question. There is a technical error at this end.
Okay, sure, ma'am. I'll just. So I will share my screen then.
Yes, please.
Not
There is some error, I think. So should I start now?
Yes, you may start.
Hello everyone and most welcome to this session. Today I will be guiding you for the topic mathematics. I guess everyone is very much scared of this term mathematics. See, you all are not going to become an engineer, so don't get scared that way. Here you have to just learn the basics. You have to learn the language of maths. That means you have to just translate what I tell all my students. You have to translate mathematics English to mathematic number. And if your concepts are clear, you will be given just basics concept with whatever you have learned till 10th. You have they made it clear that this time though no physics, chemistry, maths of 11th and 12th level. So whatever they will be asking will be for till 10th level. That is your basic concepts. So you have to learn the language of maths. For that you have to substitute English with numbers and mathematical symbols. That way you will be able to, you will get an equation and you will be able to solve. For example, see this question. If 1/3 of 1/4 of a number is 15, then the 3/10 of that number. If you look at as a mathematical question, you will say, oh, so many fractions are there, what is there? But just stay and just think step by step, one by one. 1/3, that is all of you know it is 1/3. 1/4 of means into, isn't it? You have learned log math. So 1/3 into 1/4 into, now this number you don't know, so you will substitute with x. So it is 1/3 of, that is multiplication, 1/3 into 1/4 into x is it, you have to substitute by equal to. So it becomes an equation. Now tell me quickly what will be the answer. So the number is x and then you have to find out that number by this equation, and the answer that x is not the solution. Solution is 3/10 of that number. So can anyone answer me? Rishi is asking, no Rishi, we cannot say that because see this year, last year they had asked this chemistry maths. If again they say ki for any time this basic should be will always be important because this will come anytime. This has not changed. But they have added, like last year they had added maths 11th and 12th portion. If they add again, we don't know. But this will definitely come because in every exam, even in any exam, it is expected from you that you all learn, your basics should be clear. Okay, Kushal is answering 54. Bhavna is also answering 54. So I will quickly move. See, this is the simple answer question. 1/3, 1/7, that is 1/3 into 1/7 is equal to 10. So x by 21 is equal to 10. So the number is x is equal to 210, right? Now for that of we have to find out the x, sorry, 3/10. So 3/10 into 210, what will be there? That how do you all get 54? 1/3 into 1/7 is equal to 10. Okay, the question is here different because here it is 10. Yes, your answer is correct because that is the, if it is 15 there will be 54. Yes, good Bhavna, Tanishka, Kushal. But here it is written 10, so here it will be 63. Very good. The sum of two numbers is 25 and their difference is 13. Find their product. Yes, the 54 is the correct answer. Which I chose the answer, therefore that the number of a number was written 10, so that it was 63. Yes, Tanishka, the question was different there. Good. That is one of the good. That is one more good thing, that your observation power is also good. So now here the another question is there. The sum of two numbers is 25 and the difference is 13. Again, see, it's very simple. Sum of two numbers. We don't know the numbers x plus y. So x plus y is equal to 25 and x minus y is equal to 13. So you have to find out their product, that is x into y. What will be the answer?
Kushal says 144 and Bhavna says 114.
Okay, what is the value of x and y you all are getting? See, x plus y is 35. If I am not mistaken, again in the question, I will just go back, is 25 and 13. So it is, yes, the correct answer is, I guess, is 144. Here again, there is some mistake here. I'll go to next question. When 2 is added to half of 1/3 of 1/5 of a number, the result is 1/15 of the number. What is the number? When 2 is added to half of 1/3 of 1/5 of a number, again see, don't go on the answer, don't go on the question, just see, you have to understand the language. The problem here is we don't fail to understand the language. When 2 is added, so 2 is added to half of, that is 2 plus 1/2 of 1/3 of 1/5 of a number. The result is 1/15 of the number. What will be the number? When 2 is added to half of 1/3 of 1/5 of a number.
We have one answer, which is 60 from Tanishka.
Okay, Tanishka. So 2 is added to half 1 by, see, I will try to solve it orally here. 1/2 into 1/3, that will be 1/6, isn't it? 1/6 into 1/5, that will be 1/30. 1/30 of a number is equal to, plus 2 is equal to 1/15 of x. Yes, the correct answer is 60 again. Yes, Tanishka and Bhavna, you are correct. Now tell me this answer. Find a positive number which, when increased by 17, is equal to 60 times the reciprocal of the number. Can anyone give me the equation for this number? This question. Find a positive number which, when increased by 17, is equal to 60 times the reciprocal of the number. Can anyone tell me the, can anyone translate it to numbers and tell me? See, this is the, if you are able to translate this English sentence into a mathematical number, that is an equation, your more than 3/4 work is done. Now after that, only you have to do is solve the equation. Positive number is x, which, when increased by 17, that is x plus 17, is equal to 60 times, that is x plus 17 is equal to 60 into 1 by x. So what will be the answer for this? Anyone? X plus
17 is equal to 60 upon x.
Very good, Joshna. That's very good. Yes, see the I would just first I want to see the equations, because this equation part is most important. The number may change. The number may change, but you have to find out the equation, how to change this sentence, translate. You have to learn this translation. Just as you know many languages, you have to learn this language also. Yes. So it is the most important thing that you have to learn this language. So it is Rishi, you have written 1 by x plus 17. No, it is x plus 17 is equal to 60 by x. See, this is you have to understand positive number. So positive number is x, which, when increased by 17, that means x plus 17. See, I'm not doing anything extra, just I'm substituting these English with numbers. So for positive number, I've substituted with x, which, when increased, that is plus 17, is equal to 60, and the reciprocal of the number, that is equal 60 into 1 by x. So it is the correct answer is 3, as Bhavna and Tanishka had answered. Now this question, which positive number, which when increased by 85 is equal to 6 times the number? Again, I want the equation first. You have to learn, everyone first learn how the question will be asked in English. The medium is English, but you have to change that number into an equation or something, that so that you can easily find out the answer. It could be any topic. Any topic means it could be percentage, it could be HCF LCM, it could be logarithm, any topic. But the thing is, you have to understand this language. If you understand this language, you will not have difficulty in any topic. Which positive number, which when increased by 85 is equal to 6 times that number? Tell me the equation first. Which positive number, that means x plus 85 is equal to, very good Rishi, x plus 85 is equal to 6x. So what does it mean? 5x is equal to 85, isn't it? So x, yes, the value of x is 17. Good, the correct answer is 17. Now, yes, correct answer is 17, right? Now, this another question. The product of two numbers is 9375 and the quotient when the larger one is divided by the smaller is 15. What does it mean, quotient? The sum of the numbers is a little difficult, not difficult, just try to understand. The product of two numbers is 9375. So if the number is x and y, so x and y is equal to, yes, correct answer is Rishi, is 75. Sorry, 17. The product of two numbers is 9375 and the quotient when the larger one is divided by smaller is 15. The sum of the numbers is, so what does it mean, quotient? Can anyone answer here? See, when the larger one is divided by smaller one, that means if the y is the larger one, y by x is equal to 15. Yes, y by x is equal to 15. So y is equal to 15x. So you know the number. Can anyone tell me the answer for this?
We have answers of 17 from many.
That is the previous answer, I guess. For this also, see the question here is, this is another question of the same type. The product of two, I'm not solving that question. This is a different question. This is another question of same type. See, product of two numbers is 3888 and the quotient when the larger one is divided by the smaller one is 12. So x into y is 3888. X by y is equal to 12. So x is equal to 12y. So if you put this value, we will find the answer. Similarly, you tell me what will the answer for this question. Yes, Rishi has xy is equal to 9375 and x plus y is not 15. Yes, x divided by, right? Good, Rishi. So from second equation, you can find out the value, right? Y in the terms of x. See, I'm not
Bhavna is 400.
Okay, Bhavna. Let's see what others are answering.
Tanishka says 375 and 25.
Right. Okay. Yes, the numbers and their sum. So this is another question of the same time which I have solved here. For this, the answers are different. The product of two numbers is given, same question, but different numbers are there. For the first answer, Bhavna has correctly answered. Tanishka has answered. Kushal has answered. Yes. Yes. Now this is the last question for this. Again, after covering 5/8 of my journey, I have traveled 60 kilometers. I find that I have traveled 60 kilometers. How much of journey is left? This is actual question from exam. So you see the question again, if we know the concept, if we can understand this, we can easily get the answer by making an equation. After covering 5/8 of my journey, that means 5/8 has been covered. So whatever the total journey, that is x. So 5/8 by x is equal to 60. Tell me what will be the answer for this? See, 5/8 Rishi, 5/8 is not a number, but 5/8 of my journey. Pay attention on this part of my journey. So it will not be only this, only you have to learn. 5/8 will not be simply 5/8. It will be 5/8 of my journey. What is the journey? That we don't know. So we'll consider that as x. So 5/8 of x. So 5/8 of x minus x, we will do reverse because x is the larger term. X is the total journey. So x minus 5/8x is equal to 60. Yes, Bhamna, correctly answered. 36 is the correct answer. So 5/8x is equal to 5/6 question is, after covering 5/8 of journey, I find that I have traveled 60 kilometers. So that means 5/8 of x is equal to 60 kilometer. 5/8 of x is equal to 60 kilometer. Rishi, it will not be minus. You have to find out after deducting that is 5/8 into x is equal to 60 kilometer. So x is equal to, we'll find out that is 96 kilometer. Yes, Tanishka, you have answered that x is the total, yes. But the question here is, suppose again, even if you answer 96, it is correct in a way, but it is half answer, so you will not get any mark. Why? Because the question asked here is how much journey is left. So the journey left is 96 minus 60. So correct answer will be 36 kilometer. Got it, everyone? So this webinar was this only for you all have to understand the basic concept, basic things you have to understand is that to learn the language of converting this English into numericals. If you can do that properly, you have done more than 3/4 part of your question. Because now only have to do plus, minus, division, multiplication, whatever you have learned. But only part where you can do anything wrong here is converting this sentence into this numericals, these numbers. So you learn this, if you understand this, what is 5/8, what is off, if these are basic things, your journey is half done. Okay, so now I think there is now quiz section. Quiz time is there. Last time so many of you participated and you all have done also very good. This time also there is a link given on the comment section. You have to answer the quiz questions there, and winners are chosen only from those who answer through the given link. So let's start, and top 3 winner will be given surprise gifts. Okay. So everyone click on the link given in the comment section. Do the questions, submit the answers, and top 3 winner will be given gifts.
ये दिल है खो गया, पता भी नहीं कहाँ गायब हुआ। हम ख्वाब ये लिए कैसे हैं ख्वाब ये सारे आंखों में, जैसे हैं तारे फिर भी क्यों है ये खामोशियां। बातें जो दिल ने है समझी सब ही तो ऐसे है उलझी क्यों है ये मेरी बेताबियां। हम ख्वाब ये लिए बाहों में, हम साथ हैं इन राहों में।
So I guess this time student will take little more time because mathematical questions are there. Please submit everyone if you are done with. So I have they submitted? Should I start with the answer?
I think I see some of them still trying out.
Yes, because this time mathematical questions are there. Okay, so we'll wait for maybe, yes, they will take little time. In the meanwhile, students, if you have any question, anything you can ask. There's only 1 week, not even 1 week, because next Saturday is the exam for those who are applying for NATA. So if you have any doubt, anything, any query, so have they submitted? Should I share? Okay. So this is the answers for quiz. I hope you all have done well. These were the questions asked this time. A tap fills a tank in 12 hours, the other empties it in 24 hours. If both are open simultaneously, it will fill in. This was an easy question, 24 hours. The value of log 0.001 is equal to, again, this was a very quick answer you should have given. That answer is -3. If the radius of a sphere is increased by 2 centimeter, its surface area is increased by 352 centimeter square. What is the initial radius of the sphere? Yes, this will, they had taken say 1 or 2 minutes still. 6 centimeter. What is the sum of first 8 terms of a series? Again, if you know the formula, it's an easy question. 121. The present age difference between father and son is 14 years. The ratio of the age will be 4:3 after 11 years. How old is son now? Again, if you know just as I told you how to read the question, this can be solved that way. 31 years. A train 150 meter long passes a tree in 12 seconds. It will pass a tunnel 250 meter long in 32 seconds. Out of the entire number of ducks, 3 times the square root of them are playing on the banks of a pond and the remaining 2 are swimming in the water. Total number of ducks are, again this might have taken a little time, 16. A is 20% less than B. B is more than A by, this was a very quick question, 25%. The average age of 5 members as of today is 16 years. After 5 years, what will be the average age? Answer is 19. Two numbers are in the ratio 1:3. If added, 8 is added to both, the ratio changes to 2:5. The larger number is, so this was about, this is, the larger number is 72. So this is, this was the answers of quiz. Soon we'll announce the winner also. But before that, I would like to tell you again about NATA. I have already told you in the last sessions about many question type pattern. We'll do a quick revision, quick, just what exactly would be the type and pattern, and then we will try to do fix a time strategy. See, this will be a totally online aptitude test this year. This is 100%. There is no paper pencil exam. So sometimes still students are asking there will be drawing section or anything. There will be no drawing section. It will be completely online aptitude test, and there is no negative marking. Keep in mind, there is no negative marking. And again, 125 questions, 200 marks, 180 minutes, that is 3 hours, 75 marks for qualifying. So out of 200 marks, 75 marks are needed for qualifying, and you are given 3 hours. So now each question will carry either 1 mark, 2 mark or 3 mark. I will not go in detail about the types of question because we had done already earlier. It will be MCQ, PCQ, NAQ and MSQ. So if you have any doubts still, you can ask in the comment box, but otherwise the question type, if they carry 3 types of questions on mark basis. Otherwise the types of question are of 4 types. 1 mark, 2 mark and 3 type on the marks basis. So there will be total 75 questions. In these 75 questions will have 1 mark. So total marks will be 75. 25 marks of 2 marks each. 25 questions of 2 marks each. So 50 marks. 25 question for, again for 3 marks. So 75 marks, total 200 marks. This is the marks distribution. Now I may suggest, this is just a suggestion. Time management suggestion, you can do whatever you feel like, because every student is different. You may take some less, some time less in some questions, but tentatively you have to think that 75 questions should be there. A number of questions is 75, so you should not spend more than 1 minute. So it will be 75 minute total. These 25 questions which had 2 marks each, you can spend say 1.5 marks. I'm just telling you tentatively. So if it is 1.5 minute, it will be 37.5 minutes. And again, these 25 of which are of 3 marks. So if you spend 2.5 minutes, so it will be 62.5. So total will be 175 minutes. You still have 5 minutes in hand to check anything you have left. Again, this is just tentative. If you suppose by chance you have, this is to make you understand that you should not spend more time in any particular question. Suppose you spent in any particular question in more than 2 minutes, then you have to keep in mind that in next question you should have to do it quickly. because the time limit is total 3 hours, that is 180 minutes. So if these questions, these are easy questions, suppose it should be easy because it's of 1 marks. So it should not take more time. So tentatively, if you are taking 1 minute, should be okay. Suppose by any chance, if you took more than 2-3 minutes in one particular question, you have to keep that in mind so that in coming up other questions, you should spend less time. So this was about your time management. Again, this is your this will differ for student to student also. This is just a tentative idea to give you how your time will go. You may think only 125 questions are there or 3 hours are given, but you have to think that you are not able to get more than 2-3 minutes in any particular question. You cannot allow yourself to spend more than 3 minutes any question, because then the time limit will exceed. So even though I have put only 2.5 minutes for these 25 questions, so it is coming to 175 minutes, nearby to 180 minutes. Okay, so if you cannot here also, you cannot spend more than 2.5 minutes here also. So this was my suggestion. And then these are the things which you need to carry to the examination hall. You have to download the admit card, and you have to take out a printout, and you have to carry that. This original proof of identity, that is Aadhaar card, passport, driving license, voter ID, whatever you have submitted there on your online application, that you have to take with you. Pen, pencil and eraser for rough working. You may carry color pencils also. This is only for your own convenience. Like we told you last time, suppose you are doing a direction question. If you have color pencils, it will be easier for you to solve, because then you will understand, okay, this is for this color, this person is for another color. So for your own better understanding, it is better you carry color pencils. It will not be, this color pencil is not required in the examination hall, because it's a totally online examination. So these are the things you need to carry in the examination hall, and these are the things you don't need to carry. That means if you are found with these, you may be expelled, or your examination this may be cancelled. So this is it. Mobile phone, this is all understood. These are things are not allowed in the examination hall. And if it is possessed, then it may lead to cancellation of candidature. So this is it. Parul ma'am.
Thank you so much, Supriya. You shared some very useful information with the students. You've given them the proper guidance, and I'm sure they will all be ready and rocking to go. Our rock stars are all ready to crack the exam with flying colors, and Arkin has gone all out to help them. We have the winners of the quiz, and I'm so happy that in every webinar we have a different set of winners. So this time it is Ankita Redkar, Tanishka Shekhawat and Rushi Chilveri. So congratulations to all three of you. You have done wonderfully in this quiz. And all of you, keep the good work going. Try to cover most of the syllabus just before the exam. See that you have tapped on all the different topics, because as the council has suggested that there's not going to, they haven't given us any weightage. So there can be questions on any of the subjects in whichever weightage. So weightages have not been specified this time. So try to cover everything. Again, there are no negative markings. So make sure you don't leave out any question. Make sure you attempt each and every question. You can go back and attempt and edit your questions or your answers and finish your paper. So we wish you all the very best from Arkin. In case you all have any other questions, you can of course put it in the chat box even after the webinar, and we will try to address you all. We will be coming up with the next webinar. The information will be posted on our social media handles, the details of which will also be given. Again, it will be, we'll be getting it more and more informative, more and more enjoyable for all our viewers. We are so glad that all of you have been able to join, and we are so glad that we can conduct these webinars and keep you posted with the happenings, with the new pattern, with the question types, with the solutions. In spite of the COVID situation, the ups and downs of COVID keeps happening. And in spite of that, we have tried to maintain and keep the student totally informed. We have tried to help them the best way we can, and definitely the student or the NATA aspirant is definitely not going to suffer. You are going to rock, and you all are going to come out with good scores. So we wish you all the best. Give it your best, and we will wait for the results, and we will come back to you, as now we don't have any more Sundays left before the first attempt. We will be coming on to you with a later date with more content, which will be more enjoyable and more informative and more value based for you. Once again, thank you all. Thank you so very much for joining us, taking the time out, and we look forward to helping you more and more. Enjoy the rest of the weekend, and a very goodbye and all the very best. Supriya, would you like to say anything?
No, all the best. So for your exams, anyone, all those who are appearing. What you were saying something? Well, I would like to add one more thing. Just don't go on internet information. If you want to know anything, just go on the site of nata.in. Any information, student come to me that they ask me this is given, this is their physics, chemistry, maths is given. They just copy paste up the last time and they just post here. Don't rely on those messages. Any reliable information is only on nata.in. So bye everyone. Thank you. All the best for all those who are appearing.